Hello, Vidya ma'am. Hello, Shefali ma'am. An honor to
Hi.
have you on the channel.
Thank
So
you.
we have a channel called Tried&Refused Productions that loves everything cinema related, and I wanted to congratulate you first of all on Jalsa, and the film looks absolutely thrilling, and
Thank you.
the combination of both of you in front of camera is something that people are really looking forward to. Before I get to really trying to understand the movie and your characters, I wanted to warm up with you guys. So the movie focuses on the concept of truth never lies hidden for long. So I thought we could warm up with a game of two truths, one lie on your respective careers because they are so creatively rich. I thought it would be interesting.
Great.
Superb.
Let's
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay. So it's going to be interesting. Let's see uh, how the answers go. Okay, Shefali ma'am, I'll start with you. So this is based on Vidya ma'am's career and journey. So
So I have to
I'll give you
say
three.
truth, right?
Yeah, no, you have to say what's the false part. So I'll give you three
Oh, you'll give
points.
me KBC. Okay, fine.
Yeah. So number one. At one point of time, Vidya Balan was struggling to work because she was considered to be unlucky in the industry. She notoriously walked out of Malayalam film due to unprofessional working conditions. And she is the face of one of the most popular music videos of Euphoria.
Wow. I can't believe the first two.
Okay,
So
okay.
I think Euphoria, but I would have seen it.
So what do you think is false?
The first two are false.
The first two, both of them.
Yeah.
Interesting. So it is false that she walked out of a Malayalam film
That's
because
out
of
of question.
unprofessional
Should never
working
do
conditions.
that.
But the first one is true.
Yeah.
There was a long list of movies that were either half done or she would be replaced without knowing, and there was an unlucky sort of like
Yeah, I was labeled
atmosphere
Jinx.
created.
Are you kidding me?
Down south, yes. I got replaced in every film that I'd been signed on to do. I was shooting for a film. By the time I finished the first schedule, I got so many offers and I was thrilled. I thought my life was set. That film stopped midway. We didn't go into a second schedule. And then slowly the word spread and I started getting replaced in other films. There was another Malayalam film I did which also stopped midway.
Oh.
So it was like cementing the belief that I was Jinx.
Shit. That's.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Vidya ma'am, now to you. Okay,
Yes.
this is with Shefali ma'am's career and journey. So, the number one is Shefali Shah played an aspiring army officer in the TV show Arohan. She played Amitabh Bachchan's wife. You can't take guesses from her, her body language.
I'm
and
just looking
expressions.
at her
We're
and
just
trying to
looking
gauge
at
her
each other.
expressions.
Okay. Number two, she played Amitabh Bachchan's wife at the age of 30. And number three, she starred in RGV's Rangila in a small cameo.
Okay, I know for sure that the second one is true. Arohan,
She's still seeking for
she
it.
blinked twice. I think there's no.
We should do a code now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Between us.
No, I don't think she did Arohan. And Rangila? A cameo in Rangila? It's true.
So what's
All three
false?
are true.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So it is false that she didn't play an army officer in Arohan. She was a Navy cadet. in
Now
Arohan.
that is very like, huh.
No,
that's
but
not-
that's,
I got it- I got a bit
exactly why I
technical.
said
You
it's
said
false.
it's false. Yeah, true. Yeah.
I got a bit technical, yes. But okay. You were close though.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Shefali ma'am, now to you. Vidya Balan was supposed to be launched in a film opposite Mammootty. Other than the 5 languages, which are Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, and Bengali, Vidya Balan's also forayed into Marathi cinema. And she contributed her voice to the animated film Mahabharat.
There are 3 questions or 1?
Yeah, they're 3.
Oh,
They're
okay.
3.
It's
So,
going to-
so she was supposed to feature in a film opposite Mammootty. She has forayed into Marathi cinema as well. And the third one is she contributed her voice to the animated film Mahabharat.
I
Which
know
one's
that
false?
she has been a part of a Marathi cinema. I can absolutely believe that she was supposed to be cast with Mammootty sir. And Mahabharat, English dub of Mahabharat.
No, the Hindi.
Really? Okay, yeah, maybe she did.
So the false part is that I don't know whether, I mean, at least when it comes to official records, Vidya Balan was supposed to feature in a movie opposite
With
Mohanlal.
Mohanlal, yes.
Oh, with
Yeah.
Mohanlal sir. Okay.
Not Mammootty, but
What
yes,
a
she did lend her
legend.
voice for a animated
What an
Mahabharat
actor.
film. And yeah, you know about the Marathi film as well. Okay.
Yes.
Interesting. Now we're getting to know each other really well through this. So Vidya ma'am, over to you now. So this is something based on the journey, so I would assume that it's still related, so don't kill me about it. Okay. Number one is Shefali Shah applied to be an air hostess and got rejected by a company. She rejected a role in the movie Kapoor and Sons, and she won many accolades. Number three, she won many accolades for her compelling short film, Soda.
No, it was not soda, it was juice.
I completely took a risk with that one and went left field.
Oh God.
Soda is very
Yeah,
funny.
too funny. The second one was
Yeah.
Kapoor and Sons. I would imagine, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
And the first question was, sorry,
Air hostess.
yes. Yes?
Yes.
All three yeses.
There's a very famous Instagram photograph that she posted that had become really viral also.
Oh,
So,
really?
I didn't know that, but I just put it because my mom found one old photo of mine and all. I said, yeah. I borrowed my neighbor's outfit.
Really?
Yeah, because I had to be dressed like an air hostess. I reached late for the interview, they rejected me.
Oh my
Finished.
God, really finished. Thank God for that though.
yeah, thank God for that. Last two questions, Shefali ma'am. So, with Vidya Balan's career, she did a voiceover for a documentary titled Amoli. She made her feature film debut with a Tamil film titled Run. And she played a character in Bollywood with which had dissociative identity disorder that gave a lot of our adolescent years nightmares.
Can you repeat it again?
Yeah, number one is voiceover for a documentary film titled Amoli.
I
Number
think that's
two
a
is
yes.
her feature film debut was a Tamil film titled Run. And she played a character with dissociative identity disorder.
The first one is true. The second one, I don't think so. I think her debut was Parinita. And the last one, I'm looking for you for clues. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
The last one
got
is
it, got
true.
it. So no, I'll give that to you. Number two is not right. She actually made a feature film debut with a Bengali film.
Yes.
And then did
Yes.
Parinita. Yeah.
And the
And
third one is
dissociative
Bhul Bhulaiya.
identity disorder is Bhool Bhulaiya.
Ah, Bhool Bhulaiya. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Of course.
The last one, Vidya ma'am for you. The last for the two truths and one lie. So Shefali Shah ma'am, she featured in the
Oh,
iconic
1
Yash
minute.
Raj
So
film.
two truths. It's always two truths and one lie. But
yeah,
I've
yeah,
been
yeah.
getting
There are
three
always two
truths and all.
and one lie.
But
yeah.
your game is only faulty.
How?
Listen, I got one in which all three were true. That-
No way.
Yeah,
You
Rangila
can't fault
wala
the
option.
system.
Rangila. What are those three questions?
So
Rangila,
air
Arohan.
hostess rejection was true.
Ha,
Okay, she
Arohan,
got-
he said army officer, but I didn't play army. I played
okay.
naval
Sorry.
cadet.
For questioning your
Yeah.
skills.
system over here. Anyway, last one. Shefali Shah ma'am featured in the iconic Yash Raj film Mohabbatein. She provided her voice to the live-action Hollywood film The Lion King, and she shares a great working relationship with Vidya Balan.
The last one is false.
Yeah, the other two are true.
Yeah.
No, but I think Lion King is true and the other two are false. No, so there are two truths and one lie. So yeah, third one I would assume.
It's a lie. Yeah.
So,
So she did lend her voice to Jungle Book.
Oh,
Not Lion King.
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
But you
Raksha.
know, Lion King and Jungle Book are brother and sister. You know that,
Okay,
right?
that's a great excuse. Yeah.
But
Anyway,
then that makes
thank you
two
for.
lies. So that makes two false and one true, na?
No. So you were in Mohabbat,
Yeah.
yeah, and
Oh, I
then
said no.
you have a great working relationship with Vidya Balan.
That's that's untrue, he's saying.
That is untrue.
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, thank you so
No,
much.
but
for
this was
indulging in
damn
that.
good a game, huh?
Yeah, very
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Okay. You are doing this interview from the office. You are you do not care about. There are two truths and one
yeah.
false.
Yeah.
You do not care about electricity consumption. And you're actually interested in going back to watching that show you were watching, but you decided to do this interview.
So, in defense of the electricity consumption, that's just a screensaver. That has nothing to do with the TV actually working. And just a contrast of colors for the background, nothing else. And I think, yeah, I'm now working from home in an office. It's pretty clear.
That I could make out.
So, yeah.
Okay, and I have 3 also for you.
Okay, let's go for it.
You're going to watch Jalsa on the 18th morning. You're going to watch Jalsa
On Amazon.
on Amazon Prime Video. You're going to love Jalsa.
And you're going to watch Jalsa 18th afternoon and evening.
See, I anyway have to review the film, so I'm definitely not going to watch it in the morning. It's going to be a midnight viewing for me.
Oh,
Really?
nice.
I'm going to watch it in the
Yeah,
night. Yeah.
me too.
So,
Tomorrow
yeah,
night it
that's,
drops, Vidya.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You guys haven't seen the final edit, you have, right?
We
have.
saw it
We saw it last
just last night.
Ah, nice. Okay, so first of all, I wanted to again say what an honor it is to interact with the both of you.
Thank you.
I wanted to also say, like, many people consider you to be inspirational figures because you lead by example in terms of the kind of women that you're portraying in front of camera. So Vidya ma'am, I wanted to ask you, just adding on to this, is there any conflict between the responsibility you have in the position you're in versus just being creatively stimulated by a role? Are you, is it your instinct immediately, or do you have to look at what the character stands for and what the messaging is?
No, I think it's my decisions are pretty instinctive, and yeah, but personally speaking, as an individual, I have a set of beliefs, right? They do come into play when I'm deciding what to do or what not to do. So I'd be foolish to say that, but it's not out of a sense of responsibility to anyone else, but to myself. Because, for example, I don't want to tell a story that's communal. You know, and so I would never be able to do something like that. But I'd say my decisions are always a response to the story and the role being offered.
Interesting. Shefali ma'am, what I found very interesting of the multiple interviews that you did was you said that you worked last year more than you worked in your entire career. And, is the notion true post-Delhi crime of just the kind of roles that have increased with the OTT space also being there, where females are getting, and even men are getting, like, roles across different age groups, which didn't exist probably 10 or 15 years ago?
Absolutely. Absolutely right. Delhi crime was a turning point in my career. And you're right, where we would have been typecast as character actors, and I'm not undermining the importance of them because they add so much. I mean, it's always the ensemble. Like, Jalsa is a perfect example of it. It's not just Vidya and me. I mean, I would say everyone is a hero
Yeah, absolutely.
in their own part, and they're so amazing. So I'm not undermining when I use the word character actor, but that was a term Bollywood used. And they weren't full-fledged characters. There was a hero, there was a heroine, and there was a villain. That's it. There weren't other full-fledged characters, but all those actors and amazing actors who've been sidelined as just packaging material are coming of their own. And that has to do with OTT, really. And not just actors, for every creative person. I mean, it's such a boom and a boon.
Yeah. No, Vidya ma'am, on the same topic, I know you also have like another like perspective about it on how we also shouldn't discredit the choices that actors made in Bollywood films along the way of the risk that they took.
Yeah, I think where we are today is testament to the fact that the Indian film heroine has the roles portrayed by the Indian or the Hindi film heroine have evolved over time. You know, yes, the OTT platforms have expanded the horizon, broadened the horizon, no doubt about that. But the trickle was already there in cinema. That you cannot deny. But it's made it more expansive. Now it's made it more inclusive now.
It has 100%. And, you know, just seeing the kind of actors that are now transitioning into doing so many different kinds of roles in different mediums, it's a testament to the same.
Yeah.
Shefali ma'am, I wanted to ask you, you know, on your character Ruxana, through the trailer at least, it seemed like she was battling between the pragmatism that sort of comes with her financial situation versus how she naturally reacts as a mother to the traumatic event. So what is it that like sort of like gravitated you towards her?
All of it. All of it. It's not one thing. I mean, the first thing that hits me or appeals to me, the first reason I say yes to any script is because of the script and the story. And of course, then the character. But the story overall, and then where these characters fall in place, all of that kind of contributes to it. So it isn't one particular attribute, strength or weakness of Ruxana that attracted me. It's just overall, she's so human. Like I mean, you know, she's flawed. She has her own beliefs. She thinks she's righteous, but she's made to question that by herself. So it's all of it put together. I mean, it's definitely not one thing.
One thing. Also, Vidya ma'am, I wanted to ask you, you know, any film that also in the process of being a thriller showcases also a reflection of how humans are. I wanted to ask you, especially with these kind of thrillers, a lot of media channels are presented in a very one-tone perspective. They're TRP hungry, they're tone deaf. It, at least from the trailer, came across as much more complex than that because Maya's character is treading in waters which are impenetrable.
Yeah.
So what's compelled you regarding the same also with respect to that?
No, I think, you know, you can be rest assured that in a Suresh Triveni film, there will be nothing convenient in that sense. Yes, she's a journalist. She could have belonged to any other profession because finally, like we said, it's a human story. It's not about a journalist, but the fact that she's a journalist ups the stakes. So I do think it's a fair representation, but we don't delve too much into it in all honesty.
Okay, okay.
But you do get a sense of the pressures and the compulsions that, you know, the so-called news presenters or editors face on a day-to-day basis.
You know, what really struck with me with the trailer were certain moments like a police officer asking what the woman was doing outside at 3 a.m. Or even the question by the husband of, you know, she was out so late. Is the inherent sort of sexism that is clearly prevalent also in our country one of the driving forces that the film wants to also impart?
No.
Yeah.
No.
I don't
Okay.
think we're not, this is not some sort of, you know, class on or lesson.
Yeah, it's
in
not a moral
anything.
of the
Yeah,
story
yeah.
kind of a film. you
Yeah,
know?
I think that's what's most fascinating about the film. That if at all there is a moral of the story, it is that, you know, your morals can be put to test at any point. They're not set in stone. They're not rigid. Only when when you encounter a particular situation, when you're in that situation, will you know how you're going to react. So I'm just, you know, it's just a play on the word morals, but really there's nothing.
Yeah.
There's no message. It's a
from a script point of view, can you point it out even before you go on set of when a thriller is deviating too far into being, having that social message or
No, primarily this is a drama with elements of thrill. So I don't think it's a pure thriller in that sense. And anyway, at the script stage, when you read it, you'll know if someone is trying to make a point which is beyond being a thriller or a whodunit or whatever it is, then it's the writer director's prerogative, but it's also my prerogative whether I do it or not.
True. So lastly, if I could ask the both of you, just in terms of the takeaway that you would want when people tune in on the 18th of March, by the way, Amazon Prime Video.
A very intriguing film. It's a film that, which I'm sure everyone, I mean, at least reactions we've gotten after the trailer, it's like, we want to know what happens. It's, in Suresh Triveni's words, it's also an entertaining film. And it's not just a thriller, like Vidya said, and we all believe, it's a human drama. Also, I think everyone who watches the film will definitely question, what if I was in this place? And I think when you put yourself, when you start thinking like that, where you think, what if I was there, your itch to judge goes lower. So and everyone is going to identify at some point of time. They may not have been in the similar situation, but they're going to say, yeah, I did, I didn't know which side I wanted to lean, to the right or the wrong. And there is no right and wrong.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to keep it in a gray zone rather than be polarizing with your film as well. So congratulations again, and we can't wait to watch the film. Thank you so much again for coming on the channel.
Thank you, Shivam.
Thank you.
It was a great start and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Take care, ma'am.